وهنشيرها كمان عنك، عودي وتوبة وشوفي التت وهنشيرها كمان عنك. يا ليلي يا ليلي يا ليل، يا ليلي يا ليل يا ليل، يا غاوي رقص وطرب اسمع طرب على العود، يا غاوي رقص وطرب اسمع طرب على العود. الرقص له عنوان هو خالد محمود. عالبلد يا خالد مظبوط رقص لي خالد محمود، عالبلد يا شريف مظبوط رقص لي خالد محمود. فرجنا 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 يا خالد محمود.
कौन दे रहा है हमारे लिए? वो कोई नहीं दे रहा है। घर में कह देते हैं सरकार दे रही, वो दे रहा है, कोई नहीं दे रहा है बच्चों के लिए।
कहता घर जाने के लिए भी कहता 2500 रुपया टिकट। 2500 रुपया अब मियाँ बीवी में 5000 रुपया हम कहाँ से लाएंगे?
This is a family of 5 and they have 3 little children, and I'll show you. Come here. This is a small cycle. This is a small cycle on which a child is sitting, one is walking and one is the mother is carrying. And this family of 5 has to walk about 300 kilometers to get home. And you can just imagine how difficult their journey is going to be on this cycle, under this scorching sun, without much food, water.
हमें तो भिखारी से भी बेहतर बना दिया इन लोगों ने। जिस सब मजदूर भैया को सबको हम ही की वजह से सरकार चलती है, हमारी वजह से सरकार जहाँ तक है प्रशासन विदोषों से जाता है, हमारी गरीबों की मेहनत का जाता है जहाँ तक जाता है, मगर गरीबों को सर बेकार कर दिया है सारे लोगों ने।
कम से कम सरकार को इतना तो मजदूरों को घर तो भेजना चाहिए। अभी कोई नहीं चल रहा है इधर। सरकार ये भी तो ऑनलाइन बोला, जिसके पास गरीब मजदूर है उसके पास मोबाइल कहाँ से आएगा, कहाँ से ऑनलाइन टिकट करवा सकता है? कम से कम इतना तो करना चाहिए कि काउंटर से नहीं तो किसी से मतलब दिलवाना चाहिए टिकट।
What makes these stories even more heartbreaking is the fact that some of them never reached home. Dozens have died because of exhaustion or in accidents on highways like this. Special trains are being run to take migrant workers home, but they're not allowed to reach railway stations if they don't have valid tickets. And that is a problem because most of them do not have smartphones to be able to book tickets online. In some places, officials have opened counters to book tickets, but overcrowding poses great health risks, like what happened in Ghaziabad on Monday. Backbone of India's economy, especially in the informal sector, and the scenes we have witnessed on India's highways are a telling sign that the country needs to do more for the people who build and run its cities.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday, another day at the Breakdance, which is International Breakdance Festival. We have only 5 days to go to wrap up our workshops. Oh my God, seems like a long time that we've been together on this journey. And thanks for everybody who joined me so far. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was it's like a fruitcake with so many different kind of options and things to choose from. And so tell us how much you like it, and tell us tell us through your emojis how much you liked it. So we'd love to hear from you and be able to get a sense of what has gone down well. So, right. And of course, just to remind us why we're here to support the migrant workers of India. You just saw the video. It was very, very heartrending. Every time we put on this video, it's very difficult to fathom that people died on the way home. Like, how paradoxical is that, right? And that too, walking so many kilometers, and then not having a voice, being nowhere citizens, even though they have built our cities and toiled. So they just don't have a support system. They don't have unions. They don't have a voice, and we have to be their voice. So I hope we can understand the gravity and do something about it. It could be contributing, it could be even sharing our campaign. It's very easy to share the campaign when you go to our donation link. There is a share button on top, and you won't believe a lot of people have come to our campaign because it has been shared by somebody in our community. So I really urge you to go hit the share button, and if using our fingertips, there can be so much movement that can happen, so much of activism that can happen. And so it costs so little of our time, right? So we are on our phones so much time of the day, come to think of it. So, so we're going to announce the winners of the contest that we had. You all sent in beautiful dance photos, and my team took a long time to decide, and myself also, to decide who should be selected. It was very difficult. So keep sending in those dance photos. We'll tell you today our top winners for that. And also we have a contest with Shahzad that the last day is today. We're going to, maybe tomorrow, because we'll be deciding by end of day tomorrow. So if anybody wants to make a dash and an entry, please send it to us in the next by the next day, as in by next tomorrow morning. A couple of hours from now. So yeah, you have some hours to go for Shahzad's entry, and also for Aziza and for Dipti Shetty. They had amazing contests, and even the Whale Challenge that by myself. So you have amazing contests. So make a dash for it. You don't have much time, but you have amazing prizes for it. So go for it. And okay, without further ado, let me introduce an amazing artist for today, Dipika Vijay. Dipika is a good friend. She's based in my own city, Bombay. We've known each other for over a decade. So yeah, and she's an academically trained designer, and she is a leading tribal fusion dancer in the country. And she is an artistic director of the Badass Belly Dance. Oh my God, what a badass name that is. And they totally live up to it. You must see the choreographies. They are certainly badass. They give you goosebumps. They leave you mesmerized, and they leave you hungry for more. So go check out their YouTube channel. She's also, Dipika is the artistic director of Firefly Aerial Fitness. And she's constantly taking workshops around the country. She's doing a lot of work online these days. She's trained beauty pageants, and she's done lots of workshops for different institutions. And yeah, and she's also represented her troupe in different festivals around the world. And yeah, and they've got applauded by different international audiences. So yeah, I think that's a lot. And she's going to mesmerize you with some amazing material today that she's been working on, and she's super excited. And so yeah, let her take you through that. So over to you, Dipika.
Hi, Leena. Thank you so much. Thank you for the lovely introduction. Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me this chance to do today. Some of us are privileged actually in a lot of ways than the others. So if you're taking this workshop, if you're taking any of the classes, any of the offerings in this festival, I will urge you to please come to this meeting. It's a very good cause, and thank you, Leena, once again. So let's begin with the class today. It's also Moon. I'm going to be covering an array of the patterns and some shimmies. Foot patterns basically is a cluster of either foot positions or foot positions on a certain pathway. So feet. Let's talk about different positions. So basic position would be stepping, flat. So the foot is flat here. So either flat, and when you're on elevate, it's called a toe. This positioning of the foot is called, you're either on toes or elevate. It could be both the feet, single foot. There's also working with the heel. So there's the heel position, there's the toe position. There are a bunch of other steps forward, step side, step back. There's another position which is called a coupe. There is passage. Passage is French term borrowed from ballet, which means passage. So lifting the foot slightly higher. We'll cover this a little more in a bit. Shall we start with a quick warm-up? One moment. Let's start with warm-up. Slowly gradually get the direction. Like you just come out of the bed. Press easy. And slowly put the hands down. Keep breathing and start with my toes. Make a kiss and move. One step, one step, one step. Lift up, starting to get upward. Take the arms up slightly. Moderate. Great. Make it large. Punch. Arch. Punch. Arch. Punch. Arch. Punch. Arch. That's the best. Then the head lead, just follow and keep following. Switching to start. One way, mainly one. On the left side here, and similar. Punch. Time coming to higher. One. 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 Two. One. And down. Other side. One. And down. Fourth side. One. Other side. One. And four. Down. Up, keep up. Down. Look for the squat. Knees above the ankles. Down. And four. Tiny pulses. Down. 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 Keep the pelvic chest. Chest and tail. Shoulders go down to the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flat back. Arms to the side. Slightly up. 5, 4, 3, 2, side change. Left knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Flat back. Pushing your elbows into your knees, relaxing the bum, bring the feet lightly, knees closed, heels on the feet. So now the hip is lower, chest is higher, and just pulsing the spot. Pulsing the hips, keeping the upper body in the same spot. Push the knees away with your arms. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Up. One more time. Inside, comfortable position, and you can keep that the floor and come back. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and far down, up, and four. Coming to the lunge position. Flatten the pelvis. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 4. There it is, just nothing. Take stop. Just to breathe. Coming to a lunge. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Keep your feet together. Chest, sit, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, and slide. Slide back area, like semi-circle, slide. Slide. Now parallel to the floor, slide. 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 1, 2, 7, and 4. I can home, I'm sweating a lot. So if you're in air conditioned room, I will request you to lower down the temperature, increase the temperature a little bit and enjoy the warmth. All right, let's get back to foot position. So when you position, basically a pose of the foot or feet. This is a pose, this is a pose, this is a pose, pose. So when you fix multiple poses in a repetitive pattern, it's an enjoyable thing to explore on just by itself, or perhaps you can add more body sections. You could add arms, add hips, chest, or a combination of all of that. Yes, so different body sections on top of layering the feet, getting comfortable with moving around. So when you move around, you create a pathway on the floor. I just created a straight line. Now I went forward on the diagonal line, and I went back straight, and now I'm making a circle. So these are all pathways, and you can choose to create any interesting pathway by using different positions on it. Yes, like a pattern of positions, not just position. Mix a bunch of position poses to make a pattern. Mix a bunch of poses and patterns to make a pathway. I hope that's clear. You can always ask me questions in the middle, later, whenever you want. And let's start with very basic. So I'm going to start a hip shimmy. I'm going to just get off my scarf as I do that. We're going to start with a hip shimmy. After a few rounds, we're going to move on to chest circle, a basic chest circle. And then we are going to work with hip up, Maya, and hip circle. But all of this as we walk. So I'm going to walk around and I'm going to call out the move and we try and incorporate all of that on our walk. So walking normally and being able to do all these positions, all these sections, body sections, is the challenge. One of my teachers said that you should be able to do all the fundamentals jabbing. And it stayed in my heart. And I was like, if I can do everything in place beautifully, then what? I need to move around with it. I need to cover space and space. So let's try and do that. I'm going to start with simple hip shimmy. Stop, pelvic neutral, chest lifted, shoulders back, aim for apple arm. So arms and head forming the shape of alphabet C. I'm going to walk around like I was counting. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Walking front and back, any direction, anywhere in the room. Step, 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 and 4. You're going to make one circle for each step. Chest circle in direction of the choice. Circle, 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 step, 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 step. Switch the direction. Step, 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 and push up. We're going to work with hip up down, a basic push up. Right, step, right, step. Right side for right foot, left side and left foot. Right, step, right. Walking on these stairs. Right, step, right, left, right, step, right, left, right, left, and 4. I'm going to do Maya with the same idea. Half of the Maya, left, while stepping to the left foot, and right side, stepping to the right foot. Walking on left, right, 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 and 4. Hip circle. This is tricky. Your favorite direction, but one circle for one step. So step, 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 step. You could do your interior circle. You could do something called the pelvic circle. You could do your arm. One for each step. Step, 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 and 4. If you cross this exercise, you were able to complete successfully or not, you would understand the dynamic, the relationship of the hip and the feet. Perhaps even better, and it's easier to move slightly far away body parts. So if I move arm with my feet, not that tricky, unless the pattern is super tricky, that brain works to remember. If you work the chest, that's also far from the feet. Hips and feet are not too far, plus they're nice connected in the middle. So it becomes very difficult actually to break away from the thought that you need to depend on your standing feet, steady feet to do a good pattern, which is not really accurate. You could be on one leg and you could do a bunch of steps. Yeah, so we'll explore all of that. Also, you've probably understood by now that one side of movement, if it's a two-part movement, meaning a movement which has a right and left, or a front and back, or up and down, like a chest, up and down. Right and left would be, say, skip up, or mile. That's a two-part movement, two-sided movement on one step, or perhaps divided into two, like we did the Maya stepping. So half a Maya, or maybe one full Maya for each step. So I'll go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So it's important that we understand these dynamics before we dive into actual patterns and putting things on top of that. This is what I'm saying. So this is the basic understanding. You could also do tricky stuff like opposite sections of the body and opposite foot. So I could move my left foot while doing the right step. I could move my right foot while doing the left step. I could step with right and do my own left. Step with left and do my own right. Yes. 1, 2. And 1, 2. I forgot which side it was. But you got the dance, but you got the whole idea. So opposite makes it tricky. Two-part movement on one side makes it tricky. Starting on the opposite side makes it tricky. Yeah. We'll play with all of this. Let's start with simple stuff. I am going to use a very classic pattern, which is heel, toe, toe. So I'm going to use the heel of my right foot, toe of my left foot, and then toe of my right foot, and switch it to the other side. Heel of the left, toe of the right, and toe of the left. So will you try this on hands and body movement? Right heel, left toe, right toe. Left heel, right toe, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's start on moving. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Starting with heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, 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 toe. The count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, slide faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the fall. 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put the hip up on top of it. You can move it back. That will make it very. Okay. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add this one. Right, left, right, arm away, left, right, left, hip up, right, hip, left, hip, right, hip, fall, left, hip, right, hip, left, hip, fall, right, left, right, left, right, double, right, left, double, left, right, left, right, left, double, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, and go. Next pattern. We're going to start with stepping back. Again, going through the pattern. Right, left, right, left, turn, step. This time, stepping back. Flat, toe, toe. Flat, toe, toe. 6, 7, 8. Flat, toe, toe. Flat, toe, toe. Flat, toe, toe. Left, right, down, left, changing direction, slightly direction, moving side. 3, 1, 2, 3. Hip down on hip one. Down, 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 down. Left, right, 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 left, right. Go. Clap, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to 3. Back to 3. With the hip. Go. Hip. Go. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Up and up. Up and up. Down and down. Down and down. Up and up. Up and up. Down and down. Down and down. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. And you go. I can see clear. I feel some feedback coming in. Okay, I'm going to use some water. All right. We're going to start with a first pattern, which is front, middle, back, middle. And step front, middle, back, middle. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right, left, right, left, front. Same way, back, same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 8, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. What I'm going to do is, every time I stay with my right foot, I'm going to do a 3/4 up, meaning right and right. And on the left foot, I'm going to do single leg. Again, back on the right foot, I'm going to do right and right. On the left leg, I'm going to do a single leg. Right and right, left. 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 Like that, right, left, 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 right, left. Now, I'm going to change the pattern a little bit. Actually, add a little bit to it. So I'm going to do front, middle, back, middle, front, middle, back, and hold. Now, the left foot is going to step back, back, middle, front, middle, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and up. Up. And back. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Back. So one pattern forward, initiating with the right, and one pattern back, initiating with the left. Back. Front, shift, middle lift up, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and shift, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and shift, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, shift, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and shift. I'm going to add the dynamic of 3/4 on the right side and single hip up on the left side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, sorry, left, right. Just having fun doing similar kind of movements in different counts on both the legs. Just a little twisting in the brain. I'm going to move on to the next pattern. For 3 steps pumping. I'm going to take 3 steps and then I'm going to put the first step into a pumping, which is pumping. Pumping is coming up slightly with a beautiful body. So I'm going to start 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, pumping. 1, 2, 3, pumping. 1, 2, 3, pumping. Right, left, right, pumping. jump, release, jump, release, jump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, jump, release, jump, jump, 2, 3, 4, jump, release, jump, jump, 2, 3, 4, jump, release, jump, jump, 2, 3, 4, jump, release, jump, release, hop, 2, 3, and hop, jump, release, jump, release, there, keep, mind, jump, release, jump, release, jump, release, and hold. Closer to body section. So shoulder to feet is the hip, and that's the most tricky one. That's why I've got to my best. It's pretty good. Alright. I'm going to start with another pattern. I hope you guys are catching on. There's no confusion. We're continuing to dance with me. Okay. I am going to this is a classic pattern. It's Jim Parker pattern. One of the teachers. Gorgeous dancer, very warm, very loving. So the pattern is you have to visualize that you're around a campfire. So there's fire and you're tapping around it. And then you tapping around it. So you pull slightly back and then you come to the side. You pull slightly back and then you come to the side. So you're standing in the middle when it's big. And then you go from side to side, semicircle pathway on the floor. I'm starting my right leg going back, left to the side of the campfire, right foot forward, left touches, just a level, steady, left back, right to the side, left forward, right touch. So that makes it left, right, touch. Turn, left, right, touch, right, right. Around the campfire. Left, right, touch, right, touch. Left, right, correct. The arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And it is twist on the foot which is outside of the pelvis. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and hold. I'm going to do pocket shoulder. So this is a classic foot pattern, and I'm doing agile twist. I'm going to turn it. Yes. So I'm going to start with my right leg. Right, left, right, left. That's a hip twist. I'm going to step back to left. I'm going to turn around with right. Step on the campfire to the left and touch with right. This time my left hip is going to go back. So usually outside of the hip are working. So it's a twist back on the left hip, left arm out, right to the head. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right. Twist, left, right, left. Twist, right, turn. Twist, left, right, left. Twist, right, left, right. Twist, left, right, left. Twist, right, left, right. Twist, left, right, left. Twist. I'm constantly doing right hand to the head, left arm to the open, in both directions. That's pretty slow. One last down, 7, 8. Right, left, 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 and hold. I hope this was clear. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. We've done a couple of different patterns. We've done just the walking around. We've done a heel to a toe. We did the mambo, which is done with mini back. We did the 3-step pocket. We had it in one way. I am now going to do something on step touch and stop open. So step touch is extremely simple. You step with one foot, touch with another. The one which is touching, the one ready to move, and move forward. Step, touch, 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 step, stop over. It's simple as it sounds. You cross one foot over the other. Cross the other foot over the first one. Right, left, left, right, right, left, back. Stop, over, stop, over, stop. Open, stop, and over. So I'm going to move forward with step touch and come back with stop over. 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Drop over the right, right, over, left, over, right, over, left, over, faster. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, step, 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 touch, step, step, back, over, back, over, back, over, and step. We're going to add simple body patterns and forward. I'm going to start with chest circle. Preferably starting from the right side while coming forward. Right side, left side. Body weight. And then hip circle. Right from left back. And reverse body weight. So I'm going to start with right side on step touch. While coming back in the wrong pattern, I will switch only the direction of the circle, maybe clockwise. Left front right back, left front back. I'm going to start with step touch and come back with the drop. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, touch, 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 step, touch. Circle, body gaze down, circle, body gaze up. Feel free to switch the direction of the circle in the middle, but repeat the pattern with chest circle, body gaze to circle. 5, 6, 7, 8, circle, body gaze, hip circle, reverse body, circle, body gaze, hip circle, and reverse body. Left side, slightly on the down. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, drop, over, drop, over, drop, over, drop, over, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, drop, over, drop, over. Keep breathing and one last. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, drop, touch, down, touch, circle, touch, wiggle, forward. Stop. I'm going to do water and take a second. Let's see if I have I feel like friends on my watch party. Alright. I am going to in the beginning, we did some shimmy work on top of all the battles. Shall we try? No, just some walking action. We did a lot of body pattern on the footwork. We haven't tried any shimmy so far. So the 3 basic shimmies. One is the hip shimmy, knee soft, elbows up to neutral. Shimmies. Next one is your mission. Understand related data means are still soft, not dead. Okay? And I'm going to, if I lock, then the next shimmy is going to stop. So I'm going to try very hard not to lock my It's the Egyptian shimmy, also known as mission, and that is done by bringing one knee forward and alternate set up. So you can go as fast as you want, but you're not allowed to bend your knee or drop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Egyptian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, arms are breathing, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the two basic lower body shimmies. We need to try one upper body shimmy. I like to do your shoulder shimmy. So all the reading, the twisting action in your torso. One shoulder forward and the other goes back naturally. So as it comes to the face, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, basic section chest or shoulder, hip shimmy initiated by the feet, and knee shimmy Egyptian shimmy. Yeah. So we're going to walk with a bunch of them on different foot patterns that we've already tried in different movements. Yeah. So let's start with the very first step touch. Basic step touch. Step. I'm going to try and add options as well. Okay. Touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, after, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. I'm making the plan knee on the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3, 4. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, punching, step, touch, step, touch, tap, touch, tap, change, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3, 4. Section is same plan, one side section and coming back, second side section and coming back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and clearly the track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, round down check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4. Let's try 3 steps up to knee on the 4 round, 4th one. You'll be standing on one leg and here's the shimmy. So we're going to try the shimmy walking front and back, 3 steps up to 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, 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 face, back, 10, 10, fast, 6, stop, steady on 41, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, let's play this sound, stop, 2, 3, 4, stop, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. I love this idea of dropping the arms and only either up or diving down. Let's try this without the shimmy. So I'm going to do top pattern still, top focus. But I'm going to shift down my foot. So I'm not going to do drop and over. I'm going to keep on dropping and walking. And on the fourth one, I'm going to do a dropping back. 2, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, and 4. Every 4, I'm going to open up. And every 4, I'm going to open back. One arm at a time. Stop, open, stop, open. Any arm okay? First arm, down. Second arm, down. Rest of the feet. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, up, step, up, 1, down, step, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, and hold. Let's try this with a shimmy. You will need to keep your knees very, very soft that they can move through. Let's slow down the arms. So I'm going to do both the arms together. Up on 4, both the arms together. And down on 4. The other arms later. Let's start with the shimmy first. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, good job. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is my variation of 3-step passing. So I'm stepping very silent. Step, 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 passing, step, 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 finger up, step, 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 passing, step, 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 passing. Beautiful, let's go again. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 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 passing, action, step, 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 passing, and arm, step, 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 arm, step, 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 passing. 1, 2, 3, passing. 2, 2, 4, step, 2, 3, passing. 2, 2, 3, passing. 1, 2, 3. Good pattern. Yes. And hold. I'll just tell some feedback to you. Hi, Sherry. Yes, actually, yes. Great. Some friends joining me. And with this water, one question.
Dipika, there's one question by Trupti. She said, can you please show me that circle again, the belly circle?
Oh, the hip circle. All right. I don't know who the student is, but I'm going to just explain. If you are from my dance country, it's the pelvic circle, which is all four corners of the hip going up. If not, we are doing we're doing the interior hip circle. So that would be right hip up, pelvic tuck, left hip up, and then pelvic release. So all four corners, side, forward, side, release, side up, side up, lower back. Yes, be extremely gentle and careful when you're releasing the lower back. You don't want to stick the hip out really far. It's not good for the lower back. So we're going to connect all these 4 points very smoothly to make side, 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 good question. In fact, on the next combination, next drill that we're going to do, we require this. Actually, we've done that. Drop and reverse. Yes, we've done that. So chest circle, body blade, hip circle, and that's it. I think that answers the question. Are there any more questions?
No more questions.
Oh, thank you. I'm seeing them much later actually. So there are 2 more solutions left in regards to the foot pattern and the dance on top of it. And with shimmies, we have a lot of work to do there. So let's attack one. Let's get on side one of the foot patterns, position. So by now you must have realized that we're doing a lot of hip shimmy with all the foot patterns. That's because with the travel, I find hip shimmy super complicated. For knee shimmy, for both the knees to work, you need to have ground under your feet. So as long as you're standing, you can do knee shimmy. Walking, so while my one leg is in the air and the second is on the floor, only the back leg is shimmy, and then both start shimmy. The one which is about to lift and move forward is not shimmy, and then both shimmy. So when I'm walking, only one leg does all the shimmy, and then both, one leg, and both. I'm not extremely comfortable traveling with the Egyptian style of shimmy. I prefer, and I think I've seen most of the dancers also, the Egyptian form of shimmy in standing pattern, where you either move from side to side, you're changing the leg position, or you're perhaps changing the hip position, with a little bit of hip work. So that happens, all of that can comfortably happen with Egyptian shimmy or the knee shimmy, and all the travel work, where the leg is free and moving around in absolutely any position, hip shimmy is super comfortable. Yes. So you can I can do that, and I will try to say, you guys can practice it out too. It's super easy to travel with it. So the next thing that we're going to do is to cross open, forward, and then step touch back. The reverse of that pattern that we have done with chest circle, body weight, circle, and so we went forward with step touch and came back to the cross open. This time we're doing the reverse with a hip shimmy. So I'm going to come forward for 8 counts, meaning cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, and fold. I'm going to walk back to the last foot step work, starting step touch. Step, touch, touch, yes, touch, yes, touch, yes, and pull. Yes. I'm going to do this entire thing with your shin. There's a music. Kitchen. Drop, hold it, drop, drop, hold it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, get touch, back, get touch, get touch, get touch, get and touch, drop, hold it, drop, hold it, drop, hold it, drop, drop back, get touch, over, get touch, get now next round, get touch, drop, hold it, drop, hold it, and walk back, get away, drop, and now, get away, get away, just fun, get away, get and hold, touch, hold it, drop, hold it, drop, hold it, drop, get away, get away, you want to do step touch, get and now fun, hold, drop, hold it, drop, hold it, drop, hold it, get touch, back, get touch, get touch, relaxing, grounding, get and hold. This time I'm going to do the last round and I'm going to give it my all. Super powerful shoe. 5, 6, 7, and hold. Stop, stop, hold. 8, 2, stop, and get, touch, get, touch, get, touch, get. Alright, so we tried the hip shimmy, walking forward and back, step parfait, cross movement, we did it step parfait, and the hand pattern, the cross movement hand pattern, we are going to try that with heel toes. So let's try that. That's all. Let's get the heel toes going. 5, 6, 7, go back. Heel, toe, 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 toe. Heel, toe, toe, shoulder back. Toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Let's add the shin. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Let's walk. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, walk. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe. Heel, toe, toe. And hold. Around. Two, two, two. Heel, toe, toe. Knee up. Heel, toe, toe. And other side. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Double stop pass. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. Heel, toe, toe. And hold. Okay. And feels very strange. Just looking at myself and
Um,
yes,
Dipika, there are two questions.
yes, please.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. So the first one is from Suzanne. She says, I'm just starting moving shimmy. Lifting my heels, I'm able to do the moving shimmy. But the moving shimmy with flat feet seems very difficult. So any tips for that?
I don't know which foot pattern is she talking about, but is this question generally about moving with shimmy?
It's a general question about moving shimmy.
Okay, moving. It takes a little while to get comfortable. Like I said in the beginning, it takes a little while to get comfortable with moving the hips along with the feet. So it is challenging. It's not that it won't happen. In the beginning, probably you start and stop, start and stop, start and stop like an old scooter perhaps. But eventually, with practice, as you relax, as you consistently practice, the shimmies will become more continuous. So it's just a matter of practice. It's not too difficult. You'll become mobile with shimmies very soon if you do practice. I hope that answers the question.
Yes, and there's one more
Any
query.
questions with that?
Yes, something similar. Any tips for shimmying on one leg while traveling?
I questions related to the passe movement. So it is not humanly possible to travel on one leg unless you're jumping. So I think it means three-step passe. So it's the same. You just have to relax. The good thing is for hip shimmy, you do not need both the legs on the floor. You could just have one leg and comfortably move with one leg on the floor. So we can just try this drill for a bit. Step and passe or coupe. Step, coupe. Welcome to take that worry off your mind by taking the leg just a couple of inches off the floor. So if you feel you're about to fall, you need to quickly go down and reach instead of balancing very high and moving back. So you're welcome to keep it close to the floor. Step and just lift above your ankle. Step and lift above your ankle. When you feel confident in this position, you're welcome to add some hip work, maybe shimmy or even hip up. Whichever you find easier. You shimmies seem to be very comfortable, but they come naturally to me. So whatever is your natural move, you can add that on one leg. When you're ready, lift it in passe. Ready, forward, to the side, back, up, and two. Anything else? Any other questions?
No question.
Thank you for relaying the question.
You're most welcome.
We're going to try two more things. Actually, one is one of my favorite things, one of my patterns that I really enjoy. It's a stationary pattern. So you don't travel, you're going to move from one position of the foot to the other, and then just change direction, move from one foot to the other, one position to the other, and change. So it's a stationary foot pattern. You're going to be standing in one place and changing the pose and the beginning of the order. Alright. So the first thing, regardless of the direction, I'm going to take the heel out of one foot and then go into the ball of the same foot, meaning releve, heel again. And then I'm going to make it releve and change my body's level and the direction of the foot, meaning releve. Both legs go into releve. The first one comes flat, second one is very easy. So I'm going to talk right and left now. I'm going to start with my right leg and I'm going to do heel, toe, heel, releve, change, foot. heel, toe, heel, relevant, change, foot. Heel, toe, heel, relevant, change, foot. Heel, toe, heel, relevant, change, foot. I'm changing the side for your principle. We can do it in the same position, facing forward. Eventually, it'll be great if we change direction too. So I'm going to start with one leg and together. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Heel, two, heel, relevant, change. Two, heel, relevant, change. Two, heel, relevant, change. Heel, two, heel, relevant, change. Two, heel, relevant. There's a chest pattern on top of this. So I'm going to, with the heel to heel, the chest goes up, down, up. So let's coordinate the hips, the feet, and the chest. Heel, two, heel, relevant, change side. Heel, two, heel. Same thing on the other side. Relevant, change side. While the relevant change side happens, I want you to add a dorsal circle, chest circle, direction of your choice. So fix one side of direction with the right foot. Fix one side of the other side of the chest circle to the left. Whatever direction is in your mind, more comfortable. Yes. I'm going to say heel to heel, change side, and chest side, up, down, up, chest circle. Let's put all together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Heel to heel, chest circle. Heel to heel, chest circle. Heel to heel, side, change. Heel to heel, relevant, change, up, down, up, circle, down, up, down, up, circle, side, change. Let's try this while changing the direction of the body. So when you're in relevant, before you put one foot down, you're going to switch direction. Let's try that. Outside, relevant, stay put. Let's keep the audience side foot on there. Okay? So this leg is working, and the audience can see it. Instead of the back leg working, it's not changing. Okay? Relevant, back change, relevant, back change, relevant, back change. Notice that my arms don't move at all. It's just naturally floating in the same spot. Back change, so is my head. Relevant, back change. Heel, two, heel, chest, circle, heel, two, heel, relevant, back change. Heel, two, heel, relevant, back change. Heel, two, heel, relevant, back change. Let's follow it. I really like this pattern. I hope you got it. Let's move to another pattern. I am going to speak right to left and drive the pattern. Please follow your individual drive. The video may be mirrored to you. So the arm with all the bangles is my right hand. Is my right side. Yeah. The one with the hard hand is my right side. The direction where the light is coming on my body, on my face, is my left side. Okay. So I'm going to start with a semicircle on the chest. I'm not lifting the chest from the front. It's a lateral tilt. Yeah, I'm doing this without including my shoulder in it, without changing the side of the head. Yeah, so it's left, right, right, and then a chest move. The moving action. So down, forward, up. Just the upper half of just the chest section of the body. I'm going to do it in two different directions. I'm going to do a move on the left side, move on the right side. So we start on the left shoulder, left, left, right, right, move, move, again, left, right, right, move left, move right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right, move left, move right, left, right, right, left side, left, and right. After this right foot, you're directly going to take the body weight down. So it will be left, right, body weight down. So the down up is really fast. 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 7, 8, 1, and left, right, down, up, 1, and left, right, down, up, left, right, right, left, right, down, up, left, right, right, left, right, down, up. And the last one is after you come up, there is a slight accent on the chest when you finish the reverse body lift, and drop only on the right side, down, drop, center, drop, center, right down, center, right down, just hold back, left, right, left, right, down, up, right, up, left, right, left, right, down, up, right, up, left, right, left, right, down, up, right, up. Yeah, I hope you understood this with pattern. It's a semicircle, but diagonal move, one way down now, and half an arrow going down and back up. So I'm going to align that with my feet. Yeah. I'm going to do simple cross. Oh, it's not so simple with this pattern. Yes, like 8 out. 5, 6, 7, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, going back. 1, open, 2, then check pattern, off, left, right, right, move, move, body weight, up, down. I think I missed the foot somewhere. Let's do one section at a time. So I'm going to cross, left, right, right on the cross leg. And then I'm going to move left, move right on the open leg. I'm going to do one leg down and up on the cross leg. I'm going to do up the arrow down right and up on the open leg. So 4 steps. Sorry, that's not 8. 6, 7, 8. Left, right, right. Move, move, down, up, down, up again. Left, right, right, left, right, down, up, right, up, left, right, right, left, move, right, move, forward, down, forward, up and right, center, left, right, right, move, move, down, up, down, forward. Can you hear the music? Let's try to sound slightly louder. See? Try a little. my class portion for you guys. If you use the volume first, let me know how you like the class. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm up for them. If you want to know anything in the future, I'm available on Facebook, even more so on Instagram, just by my full name, Dipika Vijay. This is a great cause, great initiative by Dina. And if you are watching, if you had time to take the class today in live or perhaps in the next 48 hours, it'd be great if you make some donations. It's going for a very good cause, for an NGO called Goonj, which does some great work. And this one is for the migration workers, for all of the people who migrated from different cities because they did not have work because of the whole pandemic that's going on. So if you're privileged and can spare some amount for a good cause, I'll be very thankful. So will be all the people who are part of this initiative. Thank you, Lena. Thank you to the whole team of BUCHS International for roping me in, for having me part of this. Let me know if there are any questions by the team. And thank you, Lena. Is anyone there?
Thank you so much. That was awesome. Yeah, I was such smooth, beautiful shimmies. I'm sure a lot of people, you've given a lot of people homework now to do to match up to you. So, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give us a heart if you liked it. And of course, you can find Dipika on Instagram. She's super active, also on Facebook. And definitely make it a point to check out her online classes. So yeah, she's offering a lot, and yeah, let us know if there are any more questions. I'm sure Dipika would check the Facebook group and page and see if there are more questions that have come in. And yeah, it would be awesome that you can keep connecting and growing even after this workshop. So yeah, we have another workshop coming up in 1 hour. By Diana. It's on anatomy, something that all dancers should be concerned with. And coming from a dancer herself, it's amazing to know more about this topic. And it's a topic that we don't always find in belly dance festivals. And Diana is amazing. She did 2 workshops with us already on breathwork and fast dance belly dance style. And her breathwork class was amazing. A lot of people absolutely loved it, raved about it, and yeah, I also consider that one of their favorite topics. So definitely join Diana for our session, and yeah, and thanks Dipika, and do not forget to connect and contribute to the campaign. And we have such amazing teachers from all over the world. India, so many countries, more than 10 countries, and so you have such a variety, right? And so definitely, I think. Complete that circle of love, right? Okay, cool. So thank you so much, Dipika. Have a lovely, restful night. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.